Hello again, YouTube. It's me, Eric, once again. I know it's been a little while since I posted my last video from the Philly Bike Expo, but now I'm here back in the shop, bringing you my impressions of this Fuji Gran Fondo Forza. Basically, it's a flat bar road bike based on the current Fuji Gran Fondo road bike. And just take a quick look at it. As you can see, it's a carbon flat bar road bike, complete with 105 in the rear, 11 gears, well, I should say 11 cogs in the rear, and a 2-ring crankset in the front. Comes with Shimano's 11-speed trigger shifters. I forget the exact model name, but I'll post it in the description, or I'll post it somewhere right here. Ditto for the front shifter just as well. Hydraulic front and rear brakes by Tetro, using mineral oil, of course, and actually through axles, both front. I'm not sure you can see that, both front and rear. So, why would you want a carbon flat bar road bike? Well, I guess it's because if you're in the market for something like this, you don't want to go. You're not used to drops, but you definitely want to pick up momentum from your previous bike, I guess, being maybe aluminum or some kind of heavier material. You do want to go lighter, but you don't quite want to get into the drops yet. So, and maybe you're a casual rider just as well, an avid casual rider, I guess. I'm trying to make a description of who would buy this in my head, but I guess that would be Fuji's target audience for something like this. But if you do plan to purchase something like this, it's definitely a pretty good bike just by itself. I'm guessing you could convert it to drops, but why would you? Why, you can get a perfectly good flat bar road bike. So, yeah. All in all, it's a very good package for what you're buying. Definitely one of the quicker flat bar road bikes, and or I guess you could say comfort bikes that we have here in the shop, and definitely something different. I do like this color scheme. It's like a glossy kind of carbon. I'm not sure you could kind of see it. You can see the glossy logo, the glossy Fuji logo among the carbon and the red decals that are going along the bike on the wheels, inside the chain stays, and also on the head badge just as well for the Fuji logo. Overall, great package. When I rode it not too long ago, it definitely is pretty quick for what this does. As far as the grade of the carbon is concerned, use that sticker right there. Bam. Using racing conditions, and just beat everybody in your flat bar road bike while everybody else is on drops. But yeah, whether you love it or hate it, you could say it's also a bit overkill. I mean, it's got through axles and disc brakes, and some people don't like that. I think that's cool, but I come from a mountain bike background, so I think everything has to be a little bit overbuilt in order for me to possibly purchase it or even think of purchasing it. And I feel that's the way bikes are going in the future anyway, with UCI slowly letting their grip go on disc brakes and letting the Peloton use disc brakes. I mean, we've used it in the mountain bike industry for X amount of years. It's only a matter of time before regulations see to it that competition grows, and with that, so does the technology, and with that, riders are going to post lower times. It's all due to this technology behind me, disc brakes and electronic shifting that's coming in, even e-bikes to some extent just as well, but that's a little far in the future, but you know what I mean. I want to say these are single piston calibers front and rear. I'm not quite sure why you would need something more beefier, but this current setup definitely gets the job done for what you're buying it for. These tires are 28s. Maybe you could sneak in 32s in there, but it's not. It's pretty tight. So, just putting that in perspective. Can't really put that big of a tire on there if you really wanted to. Yeah, but let's see how much this thing weighs. Okay, so the bike weighs in at 19 pounds, 11 ounces, as is with no pedals, as you can see. Though, admittedly, for this bike, it does come with Praxis new style bottom brackets, where this side is press fit, and the other side is threaded, believe it or not. So that might be a pain in the butt for something who's wanting to upgrade this crank, if they ever wanted to. But that's just something to take note in the future. And also there's a chain catcher integrated right there. I'm not sure you can see quite clearly, but it's right there. It's pretty clever. But it's overall a great bike. If you're looking for something like this, good for you. You're definitely standing out, and you definitely are gonna like it, I feel. It's stiff. It's stiff, but compliant at the same time, thanks to those Fuji Fuji seat stays, I should say. And definitely upgradable, but from out the box, it's definitely a great bike. So definitely check it out at your local bike shop if you do happen to have, if they do happen to have one available, for sure. And this will be in a size 54. So take note of that. The weigh-in that was 19 pounds, 11 ounces is for a size 54. Forgot to mention that. But anyway, I guess I'll see you around. So if you're in the market for something like this, definitely check it out. Later.